let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Black Lives Matter stuff. I would say that this is not just a grand waste of time, but it's a waste of resources, and it's costing our nation. Hopefully by the time I put this video up, they'll have gotten it out of their system, but I don't think so. There are people in this country who want to ruin our way of life. Black Lives Matter itself even stands for getting rid of capitalism, which is, by the way, the most racially neutral form of existence, of commerce. And socialism doesn't work. You see, part of the problem is we have weak, scared government types that just don't know when to say no. These are people throwing tantrums and like children. They're destroying things. And someone will say, well, you can't lump us all into it. That's just a bad apples. Oh, is that right? You started your protest. You started your protest because of a singled out situation. Because a police officer was an accessory in killing a black man in Minnesota. Do you lump all the cops into that? And now you're calling to defund the police? Defund the police? Really? We might as well dissolve our government if we're going to do that. You know, we have to have law and order. Even today, watching the video of the Minneapolis mayor unable to commit to defunding the Minneapolis police. Even the crazy leftist leadership in the crazy leftist towns where crazy leftist shit happens, they know better because they know their people. And speaking of knowing their people, so do those police. And maybe there was justification for being a little rough with Mr. Floyd. I'm not going to say that it was right, but maybe he had a reason. Maybe the police officer who did that had a reason to do it. And not to murder him, but to hold him down. No, it's a shame. You want to lump them all in, all the police in, based on that one incident. Because sure, the statistics don't say so. The statistics do not stand when looking at what BLM, Black Lives Matter people say. So it's time to get a little common sense and get a little spine in some of our leadership out there, even those leftists in some of those leftist cities where everything's going bad. We're not going to bail you out anymore. All right? We're not. A lot of us out here in rural America, in the breadbasket, we're hoping it stops. We have anxiety about it. We don't want it to come here. And it's not a racial thing. Not at all a racial thing. It's a stupid thing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You've heard that one. But let's take a look at Mr. Floyd too. He was a criminal. He was performing a criminal act. Even the Justice Janine on Fox the other night, who I love the gal. I think she's great. But the other night she goes on about how he was just kiting bad money so he could buy food. The guy was on drugs. He was drugged. He was on drugs, and he was a criminal. And he'd been convicted previously of home invasion. While somebody's there, home invasion. A pregnant woman. He got time for it. This guy was no saint. He was certainly no martyr. Thugs be thugs. And We need to stop this madness right now before it gets too crazy. We'll talk at you later. God bless.
Fascinating.